help me with something that I've heard again and again and again regarding the subject of the Oakland Bulk and Oversized Terminal, and that is that it will increase the incidence of asthma in West Oakland. Have you ever heard of any situation like that? I mean to ask the question to be derisive of anyone who asked it. I think it's something to be discussed, and I don't want to be mischaracterized that way, but I do want to get the idea out there to find out what the truth is about this sort of perception.
Well, it's kind of a funny answer, actually, because the only way in which it could cause increased asthma is if asthma is increased by lowering emissions. So definitely lowering air emissions. So if lowering air emissions increases asthma, then maybe it increases asthma. And the reason it's kind of funny is because we actually don't really know the relationship between emissions and asthma. For example, I testified I was living in San Francisco. I guess I lived there for about 2 years. And I guess the last time I was there, one of the last times I was there, maybe 6 months ago or 9 months ago, I was testifying about the Clean Power Plan. And I remember talking about this letter that somebody sent to me from Nancy Pelosi. And Nancy Pelosi said, like, asthma's on the rise. Therefore, we have to reduce emissions. And I just said, well, statistically, I show this in my book, this is well known, emissions have been plummeted. So if plummeting emissions are correlated with a rise in asthma, how is cutting emissions more going to prevent a rise in asthma? So I don't think, because asthma is caused by a whole bunch of environmental factors. But the key thing is it's going to make the air cleaner, not dirtier. And also, if you're concerned about health, the number one thing you need to be concerned about, if you're concerned about health, is not these tiny little differences in what particle is in the air or not. You need to be concerned about your level of prosperity, because prosperity is the ultimate lifesaver. The more resources you have, the more you can be proactive about your health, the better food you can afford, the better medical care you can afford. This is why things like cancer rates go down as affluence goes up. So it's particularly cruel to make the people of Oakland poor and say it's for their health. You basically can't do that. You can't make someone healthier by impoverishing.